Top of morning, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If. Turn my volumes up. Okay. The custom card review of Copy Arms of Insanity. So, sorry for a lack of videos because with real world stuff going on. So, yeah. That's why I'm trying to take care of myself, just like how you guys, viewers at home, need to take care of yourselves too. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's move right on to this archetype. So, this archetype is going to be Copy Arms of Insanity. It's a fusion deck, basically. And, yeah. Ready? Copy Arms of Insanity, left arm. It's a fire, level 4, spellcaster, effect monster, where it has 1900 attack, 0 defense, because, yeah. And its effect is, if this card is normal summon, you can pay 100 life points, special summon one, this one, right here, we'll get into that, from your deck or graveyard or hand to your field in defense mode. If this card is special summoned by the same monster effect, you can pay 1,000 life points to destroy all cards from your opponent's field to the graveyard. This card is unaffected by your opponent's card effects. You can only use, yeah. So then this card brings out this one. So this is water, level 4, spellcaster effect monster, with 0 attack and 1900 defense. The opposite of this. And it has the same type, so yeah. If this card is normal summon, you can pay 1,000 life points, special summon this from your graveyard or deck or hand to the field in attack mode. If this card was special summoned by this, you can select one spell card or trap card from your deck or graveyard, activate it, and treat it as if it was on the field, ignoring the summoning condition or activation, like card activation. You could read it. If you do, during the end phase, you can pay 1,000 life points. So it's a cost to use the activation, basically. Now we move on to Big Eye Shield. It's a light level 4 monster that is pendulum 1, like pendulum scale 1. Once per turn, you can discard one card, fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using the monsters from either field as fusion materials. Neither player can activate cards or effects in response to this card. So this is the super polarmation. And its actual main effect is this card is no. This card can be used as like basically substitute for any one fusion material by name of the fusion monsters card, but the other is correct one. If you fusion summon a copy arms of Insanity monster, fusion monster, by using this card as the fusion material for it, then it gains this following effect. For once per turn, this card can attack your opponent's life points directly. If your opponent activates any card effects while this card is in your extra deck, you can banish this card to your banish zone. Negate that effect and banish that. Or banish it. Basically, banish that your opponent's card effect to the banish zone. You can only use each effect of this card for once per turn. So this is the fusion support monster. And then now we move on to the Battle Bear. And it also has the upgraded form with this archetype too. So, but we'll get into that. It's copy arms of Insanity Battle Bear. It's Earth level 7 beast effect monster, where if your opponent activates a card effect while this card's in your hand, you can reveal this card from your hand, special summon it to your field in attack mode. If you do, negate that card effect and banish that card effect to the banish zone. This card is unaffected by card effects, and this card cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. This card is also cannot be tributed unless it is for a crazy arms of Insanity monster. If this card is sent to so the Crazy Arm, I will refix this wording but if you guys want me to make a Crazy Arm, if this card is in your graveyard, you can shuffle this card into the deck. Both players draw 3 cards from the top of their own decks to their field, or to their hand. You can only use this, yeah. So then we got its upgraded form, where it requires him, and yeah. So Ancient Battle Bear, Earth, level 11, with 4,900 attack and 2,500 defense. It's a Beast Warrior fusion effect monster where it requires him and him. So, and if this card is summoned, you can shuffle 1 card from your graveyard into the deck and to destroy all cards on the field, or on your opponent's field, just to clarify. If you do, this card gains 500 attack and defense for each destroyed card from your opponent's in its graveyard. By this effect, this card is unaffected by your opponent's card effects. And this card cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. And during the battle phase, if this card battles a monster on the field, you can pay 1,000 life points, negate all card effects until the end of the turn. You take no battle damage evolving this card. Your opponent takes damage instead of you. So, you can only use each effects of this card for once per turn. And if this card is sent to the graveyard, normal summon this. Then this card's effect goes off, special summons this. Then you could reactivate like card effects. Now we just have goofiness. This is Crazy Arms of Insanity Closet. Dark, level 4, machine, flip effect monster. Where its flip effect is to shuffle this card into the deck, destroy all cards from your opponent's field to the graveyard. If you do, both players draw one card from the top of their deck to their hand. For each destroyed card by this effect. This card cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. So, basically, if your opponent attacks into it with a full field of monsters, spells, it just wipes them out. But you will probably draw 10 cards. Earns. Yeah, so yeah, that's what it is. And I hope that you guys enjoyed. I normally do as much as, so that was 6 cards. I'm doing 4 more cards. So let's do Soul of Speed. It's a dark level 4 zombie effect monster. If your illusion gate is in the graveyard, you can reveal this card and also banish one illusion gate. Special summon it, and yeah, you could read the rest of the effect here. Let me. Yeah, and I know that Illusion Gate is not present in it, but I made my own version. Once per turn, you can banish one Dark Gate. So, like, basically, yeah. So, then we got Dark Gate, the Living Time. This card is powerful. Like, basically, it's a dark level 12 with 3,000 attack, 2,500 defense. Zombie effect monster, and it has this effect. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned by attributing all monsters from your field to the graveyard. You can only use each effects of this card. You can only control one Dark Gate, the Living Time monster, for once per turn. Once per turn, during either player's main phase, you can place a Dark Gate time counter on this card. Max 12. This card is unaffected by your opponent's card effects, and cannot be destroyed by battle. This card cannot be tributed unless it is for a zombie type monster. And yeah, and it goes crazy. During your turn, you can activate one of these following effects for once per turn. Number 1 or 2, you can select one monster from either player's graveyard or battlefield to be special summoned to your field. And it is treated as a zombie type monster. So, 3 or 4, remove one Dark Gate time counter from this card. 5 or 6, pay 1,000 life points to draw 3 cards. 7 or higher, you win the duel. You can only use each effects of Dark Gate, the living time, for once per duel. So this card is based on a different anime called Magic and Muscles, or correct name is MASH, Magic and Muscles. It's a pretty good anime. There's a spell that's in it that basically allows you to, or Innocent Zero, basically used to revive one of the main characters or one of the cast members back to life. So that's why the 1 or 2, you can select one monster from either player's graveyards or banner zones to be special summoned to your field, and it's treated as a zombie type monster. Well, yeah, go watch the anime. So yeah, now we got so far we got Speed done. We got Illusion Gate. So this one is basically once per turn, you can banish one Dark Gate monster from your graveyard, destroy all monsters on the field except monsters special summoned by this effect. Then you can special summon one monster from either player's graveyards to your field in attack mode, ignoring their original owners, ignoring the summon conditions, and if you control a monster that was originally owned by your opponent cannot declare an attack or activate monster effects if this card is face up, leaves the field. Banish all monsters your opponent you control. You can only use activate Illusion Gate per turn. So yeah. So we got Speed, Illusion Gate, and Living Time thing. Now we will choose one more. I will choose Elemental Villains. And I will pick for the last one is this. Raging Summon of the Elemental Villains. So this archetype is a special kind We have elemental heroes, but we also have evil heroes. But we need someone in between called... So I was like, you know what? There should be a archetype that is between, called evil villains, because they're not good, they're also not bad. They're just a between person. They're like a barrier between the good side and the corrupt form. So yeah, this card is, you can select one monster in your opponent's deck, special summon it to your field in attack mode, ignoring the summoning conditions. If you do, inflict 1,000 points of damage to your opponent's life points. You can only use this effects of this card for once per turn. So yeah. So this card basically to force your opponent to be brought out. Like you could just bring out their Blue Eyes White Dragon to the field. Ignoring their summoning condition. So like basically you could bring out any monster that you could just be like, I summon your Red Eyes, or I summon your Blue Eyes. Or if you had 3 copies of this card, you could bring out 3 Blue Eyes and use them and attack into it, if you know what I meant. So, yeah. And that's the last card before we end this video. And sorry for a lack of videos, because I'm trying to think of cooler ways. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and sorry for lack of videos, because I've been dealing with my personal problems. So stay safe, everyone, and have a good night or day. Depends on the time zones. Peace.